I have slow metabolism and I lost body fat. Before I elaborate and get into the video, if you're someone who struggles with weight loss, click the link in the description and I will personally make sure that you achieve your goal of losing that body fat and help you get through it. Hit the subscribe button and like button right now. So, my whole life I did struggle with slow metabolism and to make it worse, poor eating choices or eating habits. Um, when I was younger, I mean, you can't really blame me because I didn't know any better. My family didn't know any better, so it is what it is. But as I got older, I continued with those poor eating habits and continued to live this lifestyle of being somewhat ashamed and self-conscious of my body fat. It wasn't until high school, in grade 11 and 12, when I started hitting puberty, and I was also hitting the gym every day consistently because it was part of my class, so I was going there every day, where I got fairly fit. I lost a lot of weight, and that was probably the fittest I was ever. I don't remember exactly how much I weighed, but after that, I went into college and I started not working out as much as I want to, and combining that with my still poor eating habits, I just went back down that route of gaining weight. Um, and it was in college too where I tried to have all these attempts at losing weight as well. I tried focusing on cardio. I tried doing a keto diet. I tried eating foods that I thought were healthy at the time. I mean, they are, but they I didn't do it properly. I didn't do a proper approach, nor did I have the education to understand how to do it. Fast forward to 2020, the pandemic, where I graduated college, and I told myself that I'm going to take a year off. And then during that year off, I unfortunately made the decision to pursue a full-time career at the retail job I was working at. So I wasn't happy in my life, obviously, where I was financially, and how I was with my weight and where I was with my work. So a way of coping was eating, because I was so unhappy and I was stressed out. I wasn't depressed or anything, but I was just really stressed, and yeah, that was my way of coping with it. I ate, and what I was eating was junk food. I became addicted to junk food. I would order junk food every day. After my shift, I would go to the same restaurant, for a fast food place, order whatever meal they had, and then go home and eat that, and rinse and repeat. It got to the point where multiple times a day I would have that very same meal. So yeah, combining my poor eating choices and habits with my slow metabolism, I was bound to gain weight. And yes, obviously, if I was eating healthy despite my slow metabolism, I would have been fit. But come to my lowest point was, or heaviest point was when I was 205 pounds, and that was the last summer of 2023. It was my heaviest. I felt horrible. I looked horrible. I didn't fit into a lot of clothes that I had. And I just felt even more miserable on top of everything. So it was just a spiral downwards, or whatever you call it, just a big decline. And it wasn't until I started doing things properly. I took change. I made proper change. I took what I did before in my other attempts at losing weight, and I saw where I was going wrong. I saw that, okay, I had these attempts, and why did I keep failing? Okay, because A, I didn't know what I was doing. I lacked the knowledge and whatever I was doing. B and C, I had no discipline and consistency. So any attempt I did, I just kept falling short and going back to my old ways. So what I did was I started educating myself on the keto diet, because that's what I believe would help me, and it did. I stumbled across a channel that specializes in keto, and I just binge watched like almost all of their videos. I learned so much about what keto does for the body and how to take care of yourself and how to actually do keto properly. And with that, I started making a proper plan and started following that plan more like simpler and easier, or with a proper approach essentially. And with that came the discipline and consistency to do that every day. Now, yes, I did like uh, fall off the diet every so often. There were days where I would just eat junk food or not be disciplined with my fasting or whatever. Because it took me 3 months to lose the 25 pounds with that diet. And I believed it would take me sooner if I had been more consistent and disciplined with it, because again, like I was just saying, there are times where I would not follow through with it. I would eat junk food and whatnot. But that's why it's my belief that if you follow these steps seriously and very strictly, you can see results in a matter of time. And again, if you're someone who has struggled with weight loss, this is my answer for you based on my personal experience. The two things. The three things you got to do is educate yourself, have the discipline and consistency to do it, and also to do keto, because that's what helped me. And I believe that I was someone that whatever approach I did wasn't going to help. Again, mind you, yes, I lacked the knowledge and discipline, whatever. But it's just a personal preference for me. Keto, it helped me. I like doing it. I like the way I do it. And yeah, that's how I struggled with slow metabolism and body fat, and how I lost 25 pounds of it. So yeah, I mean, if you're someone who struggles with weight loss, click the link in the description and I will personally help you. I'll make sure that you achieve the goals that you want to achieve in losing that weight. And also hit the subscribe button and like button right now. And I thank you so much for watching.